Oh, this is a pleasant named spell. Circle of Death. Sixth level Necromancy, casting time of 1 action, range of 150 feet, components verbal somatic material, the powder of a crushed black pearl worth at least 500 gold pieces. Duration, instantaneous. A sphere of negative energy ripples out in a 60-foot radius sphere with... That is massive! From a point within range, each creature in that area must make a Constitution saving throw. A target takes 8d6 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. At higher levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 7th level or higher, the damage increases by 2d6 for each slot level above 6th. This is a poor scaling necromancy-based fireball. 8d6 necrotic instead of 8d6 fire. Difference being is its radius is fucking massive. Fireball's radius doesn't increase after this, it stays at 20 foot. Well, sheer damage-wise, and if you're going to get the same number of enemies within the same radius as General Fireball, you're going to go for Fireball. However, with Circle of Death, I see this as an army swiper, or just this horde mass, or I need this forest dead. 60-foot radius, that's massive! And imagine dealing even a 3rd level Fireball, because that's the equivalent damage type for a 6th level spell. What you're truly getting by casting this at a higher level spell is a slightly increased range, and the radius is an increased radius. So think of it if you could upcast Fireball, but in its radius and effect range. And it's still decent. I mean, 8d6 is still decent. For a 6th level spell, though, that still hurts. Not consumable, but that is a little bit of a hefty / expensive material component. 500 gold pieces of crushed black pearl. Oh, that radius in the maximized situation, which again you're not likely to come into, but if there was like just a crowd or space to space, there were people or small swarm entities or just small creatures within, you pack that space as much as possible. Even with upcasting Fireball, you'll kill more with this than Fireball. Just comes down to the radius. I mean, it's a 6th level spell. This is a big sweeping hurt spell. If you're going for a single target or a few targets, it's not worth it. Just go Fireball and upcast it. If you're going for a wide area of just killing things, then yeah, Circle of Death. So if you think of it as upcasting Fireball for its radius, not damage, it's all right. I'd say 6 out of 10. Because the most situations you're going to run into, you're still going to want to be a bit more precise. I don't see areas too often where you want to nuke everything within a 60-foot radius. We're going to come to dawn, don't worry. Yeah.